workers on the picket lines, they tell me that by coming to places like this today and by posting the video that you did earlier this week, it actually highlights how vulnerable their jobs are, because you're telling Ontarians that they don't need the LCBO to get their booze. What's your response to that?
No, what I'm telling people as they're on strike, there are other options out there. Make no mistake about it. I talked to hundreds of frontline workers, and I appreciate them. The first thing I say, I appreciate the job you do. You walk into an LCBO store, the footprint is spectacular. I'll put our stores up against anywhere in the world. I'll put our workers up against anyone. They're cheerful, they keep moving. I'm gonna make two things very, very clear. We're not privatizing the LCBO. We aren't selling the LCBO. We're not putting spirits into the retail stores, the big box stores. There's going to be a great LCBO store to contribute to the people of Ontario, and I'm just grateful for everything they do. And I also tell them this strike should have never, ever taken place, ever. We should have sat down, discussed the issues that matter to the people and the workers, and unfortunately, OPSEU walked away from the table. And we're willing to sit down anytime, or I should say the LCBO is willing to sit down anytime.
Hi, Premier. Tina Yazdani with City News. Just to follow up on that, OPSEU workers and OPSEU union, they would argue you are putting spirits in big box stores by including ready-made cocktails, and they've even said they will not return to the bargaining table unless you reconsider the ready-made cocktail specifically. Are you willing to reconsider that one item?
Well, they're absolutely not. If they want to negotiate over RTD, the deal's off. I'm going to repeat that. That ship has sailed. I've told the employees that the deal is off. It represents a very small percentage of overall sales, and we're putting those into retail. We're putting them in LCBO and convenience stores. And you can't compare a cooler to a bottle of vodka or a bottle of whiskey. But when you go in and you're buying your wine or your bottle of liquor, the coolers are there, you're going to pick up a pack from the LCBO. You know, that's what an open marketplace looks like. Compete. You have the greatest stores I've ever seen. I've traveled all over the place. I'm confident with employees that work there. They're great people. Do you know what I heard from people? Three things. They want job security. They want to make sure they get an increase, and they want benefits. They aren't worried about this RTD. Again, RTD is off the table. Let me be very clear. It's done, it's gone. That ship has sailed, it's halfway across Lake Ontario, and it's done. But we're there to support you. Again, I'm gonna make it very clear, we're not selling the LCBO. It's a great asset. The people rely on job security there. And the quicker we get back to the table, the quicker we're gonna be able to move forward with those three issues: benefits, salaries, and job security. And I think the world of the frontline workers. And by the way, I got to compliment them. When they call, they are so polite and so nice. I think the world of them. This isn't about the frontline workers. This is about making sure they have their job security and benefits and wages. That's what I worry about, is the frontline workers, not about RTD that plays a very small percentage in overall sales.